So we can start.
ओके ओके सब लोग लेके आगे.
Yes, sir.
ओके okay, fine. So let's start. So today first we will learn. So let's start. So today first. Okay. So today we will learn how to perform irrational numbers on a number line. How to draw irrational numbers on a number line. Okay. Before that, I would like to make you understand what is an irrational number. Like in the last class, I told you about that the irrational numbers are the kind of numbers. Those are, we can say, as a decimal part, we can say that they are what they are. Please write with me. Irrational numbers are non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay. How many kinds of decimal numbers are there? How many kinds of decimal numbers are there? There are three kinds of decimals. How many kinds of decimals are there? Three kinds of decimals. One is terminating decimal. One is terminating decimal. Can you give me an example of terminating decimal, Meher? Give me an example of terminating decimal.
4/10.
Wonderful. Can you give me an example of terminating decimal, Diya? Diya beta, give me an example of terminating decimal. बताओ बेटा. बेटा किसी भी नंबर के नीचे अगर आप 10 डाल दोगे तो इट विल बी टर्मिनेटेड. इट विल टर्मिनेट. अगर 100 डाल दोगे तो भी. सिर्फ 10 और 100 ही नहीं. इफ यू पुट 5 ऑल्सो बिलो एनी नंबर इट इज ऑल्सो टर्मिनेटेड. And not only 5, if you put 2 also before any number, below any number as a denominator, it will always be terminated. So terminating decimal की अगर definition पूछी जाए, सबसे पहले सानवी, can you give me an example of terminating decimal?
2/10. No, wait.
2 by 2, very good. Adit, can you give me an example of terminating decimal?
So 3/10.
Wonderful. Diya, please tell me one example of terminating decimal, beta. दिया बेटा आपकी आवाज़ क्लियर नहीं आ रही मुझे.
Hello.
हाँ बेटा बताओ, एक टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल का एग्जांपल दो.
5/10.
वेरी गुड. 5/10. ये सारे एग्जांपल्स लिख भी लो सब लोग. दीज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल. नाउ what is a terminating decimal? So if I need to write the definition, I will write out the rational numbers. First of all, the terminating decimals are rational numbers. So the rational numbers having the denominator of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, where m and n belongs to whole number, are always of the form terminating decimal. Always of the form of terminating decimal. इसको लिख लो. The rational numbers. First of all, what kind of numbers are terminating decimal? Those are rational numbers. Rational numbers having the denominator of the form, ये लिखा नहीं मैंने, of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. इसको लिखो, मैं आया 1 मिनट में. The rational numbers having the denominator of form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, where m and n are whole numbers, are always of the form terminating decimal. Written?
Writing.
Okay. When done, please let me know. The rational numbers having the denominator of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, where m and n belongs to whole number, are always of the form of terminating decimal. लिख लिया सभी ने? दिया बेटा? लिख लिया आपने? सानवी?
Writing.
ओके. पता है, जब हम किसी होटल में जाते हैं, वेन एवर वी गो टू एनी होटल एंड इफ यू ऑर्डर सम फूड एंड द फूड इमीडिएटली कम्स, वी थॉट कि इट वॉज ऑलरेडी कुक्ड, दे हैव नॉट मेड इट. सो इफ आई एम टेलिंग कि प्लीज राइट इट डाउन एंड यू से सर रिटन, दैट मीन्स इट वॉज ऑलरेडी रिटन एंड यू आर नॉट राइटिंग. So if you are saying that sir I am writing it, that means genuinely you are all writing, because it takes time to write. मेहर बेटा, आपने लिख लिया? अच्छा, आज सिर्फ मेहर का कैमरा ऑन है, आदित्य का ऑफ है, दिया का भी ऑफ है, सानवी ऑल्सो ऑफ, आदित्य ऑल्सो. ओके, सानवी ने ऑन कर लिया, आदित्य का बंद है. ओके, आगे बढ़े. शैल वी मूव अहेड?
One minute.
ओके. तो whenever you see, till the time understand, whenever you see the denominator as 2 or 5 or the combination of both, it is always terminating. It is always terminating. Understood? Let us see some examples. Diya, Aditya beta, written?
Yes, sir.
Sanvi, written?
Yeah.
Okay. So let us see some examples. Okay, the first question is, if somebody asks you what is 3 by 2, so what we need to do is, we know that division by 10 means always terminating. So we have to make the denominator 10. How we can make the denominator 10? By multiplying it by 5. But if we are only multiplying the denominator by 5, we should also multiply the numerator also 5, because overall we are multiplying by 1 only. The value should not change. So this will become 15 by 10 and the value will be 1.5. Easy. Suppose somebody asks you what is 4 by 5. So this should be multiplied by 2 by 2 to make it equal to 8 by 10, for which the answer will be 0.8. Everybody getting it?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I write, so let us understand some powers of 2. So 2 to the power 1 is how much? 2. 2 to the power 2 is how much? 4. 2 to the power 3 is how much? 8. 2 multiplies 3 times. So 2 to the power 4 is how much? Can anybody tell me?
16.
Wonderful. 2 to the power 5 is how much? 32. 2 to the power 6 is how much? 64. 2 to the power 7 is how much? 128. 2 to the power 8 is how much? 256. 2 to the power 9 is how much? 512. 2 to the power 10 is how much? 1024. Please write down. From 2 to the power 1 to 2 to the power 10. Everybody has to write. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. अगले 15 मिनट में we will come to irrational number. Okay, so just first 15 minutes we have to be quick. So please write it down and understand the concept. Please let me know when everybody is done.
Done, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let us also learn some of the tables of 5. So 5 to the power 1 is how much? 5. 5 square is how much? 25.
25.
5 cube is how much? 125. 5 to the power 4 is how much? 625.
625.
And 5 to the power 5 is how much? 3125. Please remember this as well. This all values you have to remember. See, for 2 it's so easy. 2, 4, 8, 16. You have to just double it. But in 5 you have to remember only last two values, because you can understand easily. 5, 25, 125, 625, 3125. Yeah, Diya, tell me. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Meher beta, are you getting it? Wonderful. Sanvi? Sanvi and Aditya, both of you are getting it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the next page. Understand this. If I ask you what is 37 divided by 16. Now understand this. If I multiply 2 into 5, how much I will get? 10. If I multiply 2 square into 5 square, how much I am going to get? 10 square. If I am going to multiply 2 cube into 5 cube, how much I am going to get? 10 cube. So 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 4. क्या आएगा बताओ?
10 4. 10 to the power 4.
Wonderful. मेहर समझ में आ रहा है? So 37 by 16. You don't know that. You should not know the table of 16. What you have to do is, you write 37. Sorry. You write 37 divided by 2 to the power 4. Now my job is to make this 10 to the power 4. So what I have to do? I have to multiply this by 5 to the power 4. Both up and down. So whatever below will come 10 to the power 4, and upside will come 37 into, what is 5 to the power 4? 625. I don't care about the numerator, but when I see the denominator is 10 to the power 4, I am sure that this kind of decimal is a terminating decimal. Everybody is clear to that? The moment we got 10 in the denominator, this is terminating. How many decimal places will be there? In the final answer, how many decimal places are there? If somebody asks you, how many decimal places are there? So 4 decimal places. The power of 10 will decide what is the, how many places of decimals are there. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And in fact, not the power of 10, the highest power of 2 or 5. Suppose the question is 49 divided by 16 into 625. Okay. So this can be written as 49 divided by 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power. Instead of 625, write it 3125. So 5 to the power 5. So how many decimal places will be there? I need to make it 10. So how many 2 I am lessing it? 1 2. There are 5 5s but 4 2s. So I will multiply this by 2 by 2 to make it as 98 divided by 10 to the power 5. Everybody getting it? So how many decimal places?
Yes, sir.
5 decimal places. So what will be the final answer? 0. So now decimal place is here. So 00098. Understood? समझ में आ रहा है सबको? सानवी, आदित्य, मेहर, दिया, everybody getting it or not?
So
Yes,
getting it.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So what I told initially, what I made you wrote initially, I made you wrote that if the rational number is having the denominator of the form 2 to the power m, now you saw sometimes m was equal to 4, n was equal to 5, whatever may be the value of m and n, it don't care. But the decimal form will always be terminating decimal. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the second point. The second point is, if the denominator of a rational number, if the denominator of a rational number is not of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, where n belongs to whole number, then the decimal representation is always of that rational number is always repeating. Rather than writing non-terminating repeating, I can directly write repeating. For example, if I write 1 by 3, नीचे 2 या 5 है नहीं है, इसके अलावा कोई भी नंबर आ गया, 1 by 3 क्या, 2 by 7 या 5 by 9 या 6 by 8, 8 नहीं, 6 by 11, 7 by 13, these all numbers will be what? These all numbers will be repeating. समझ में आ रहा है? Everybody getting it? दिया, मेहर, सानवी,
Yeah.
please write it down. What is the main thing? The denominator of the rational number is not of the form. Means if it is of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, then the decimal representation of that rational number is terminating. If it is not of the form, then it is repeating. It will always repeat. You can check any number on your calculator. You divide 1 by 3, you will be left with 0.3333. So 3 into 3 is how much? 3 into 3 is 9. And then again 3 into 3 is 9. So it keeps on repeating it. So you will write 1 by 3 as 0.3 bar. यहाँ तक लिख लो. Then we will check with 7 as well. If the denominator of a rational number is not of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n,
Done, sir.
done?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Very good. So moving on. So now I am going to divide 1 by 7. Everybody write with me. So what is the first number that we will write? We will write 7 into 0 is 0. 1. We will put a decimal. This will become 10. 7 into 1 is 7. This will become 3. 30. 7 into 4 is 28. Then it will be 2. 0. 7 into 2 is 14. This will become 6. 60. 7 into 8 is 56. 40. 7 into 5 is 35. Then 50. 7 into 7 is 49. Then 1. Again it will become 10. 7 into 1 is 7. Then you can see again it will become 30. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And it keeps on repeating. See, 1
Yes,
4
sir.
2 8 5 7. Again it will become 1 4 2 8 5 7. Then again 1 4 2 8 5 7. It keeps on repeating. समझ में आ रहा है सबको?
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
so
sir.
we will put over the bar 1 4 2 8 5 7. Okay. Now the point that I am going to show you is very important point. Look at the quotient and the remainder. Write down with me the same way that I am writing. Look at the quotient and the remainder, or you can write remainder here. You can write remainder here and quotient here. Okay. And you know what? Whenever we divide a number by a divisor, the remainder is always going to be less than divisor. Are you aware of it? अगर हम 10 को 7 से डिवाइड करेंगे, so we will write 7 into 1 is 7, then 3 as a remainder. If I divide 10 by 3, I will write 3 into 3 is 9 and 1 remainder. Can I do like this? 3 into 2 is 6 and then 4 as a remainder. Can I do like this?
No.
No, sir.
Because why I can't do like this? Because the remainder has to be smaller than the divisor. This is a rule of division. This is known as Euclid's division lemma that you will learn in the next year. But it is a very basic rule. Even the third standard person knows that. What is the rule? That the remainder can never exceed the divisor. Understood? So what we will find is, if the divisor is 7, what are the remainders that you can have? You can have the remainder as 0. You can have the remainder as 1. You can have the remainder as 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? अगर हम किसी नंबर को 7 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो हमारे पास 7 रिमाइंडर हो सकते हैं. या तो 0 होगा, या 1 होगा, या 2 होगा, या 3, या 4, या 5, या 6. और कुछ नहीं हो सकता. चेक कर लो. रैंडम कोई भी एक नंबर बोलो. सब लोग एक एक नंबर बोलो. मेहर, टेल मी वन नंबर. एनी नंबर ऑफ योर चॉइस. 5. अगर मैं 5 को 7 से डिवाइड करूंगा, सो व्हाट इज द रिमाइंडर? 5. ओके दिया, टेल मी अनदर नंबर.
Sir, 13.
13. If I divide 7 by 13, the remainder is going to be 6. Okay, Sanvi, you tell me a number.
15.
16.
Yeah.
If I divide 7 by 16, I am going to get 2 as a remainder. Aditya, you tell me a number.
So 17.
17. If I divide 17 by 7, I am going to get 3 as a remainder. So the remainder can be 2, can be 3, can be 5, can be 6, can be 4 as well. If I divide 18 by 7, 7 into 2 is 14, 4 is the remainder. If I divide 19 by 7, so 7 into 2 is 14, 5 will be the remainder. If I divide 20 by 7, 7 to 14, 6 will be the remainder. If I divide 21 by 7, I am going to get 0 as a remainder. So remainder can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It cannot be 7, 8, 9, 10. समझ में आ रहा है? If I divide a number by 7, the possibility of the remainders are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now what if the remainder comes 0? Please understand. अगर remainder 0 आ गया, then it means the number is completely divisible.
Yeah.
Yes? The number is completely divisible. But if the remainder is not coming 0, if the remainder is not coming 0, then what are the possible remainders? The possible remainders are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And let us check it out as well. I am highlighting it. Just check it out. So I got the first remainder as 1. Then I got 2 as well. Then I got 3 as well. I got the remainder of 4 as well. I got the remainder of 5 as well. And I got the remainder of 6 as well. From here to here I got all the remainders from 1 to 6. सब लोग नोटिस कर रहे हैं इस बात को ध्यान से.
Yes, sir.
And after getting 6, I will getting the same number repeating. So since the divisor has fixed, divisor ने क्या fix किया? The divisor has fixed the repeating decimals. How many numbers are repeating? 6 numbers are repeating. Why 6 numbers are repeating? Because we are dividing it by 7, and if we are dividing a number by 7, what are the possible remainders we can have? We can have from 0 to 6. From 0 to 6, if you are getting the remainder as 0, that means the number is completely divisible. But if you are not getting the number as divisible by 7, then what are the possible remainders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 numbers can repeat at a time. And you can see here. So when the remainder was 1, the quotient was 1. When the remainder was 2, the quotient was 2. When the remainder was 3, the quotient was 4. When the remainder was 4, the quotient was 5. When the remainder was 5, the quotient was 7. When the remainder was 6, the quotient was 8. And we cannot have any other remainder. So this quotient will keep on repeating. Why it will keep on repeating? Because the remainders keep on repeating. Since the remainders keep on repeating, quotient will also keep on repeating, and then we will say that these numbers are repeating decimals. They are rational numbers only, but the denominator is not of the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. अगर वो 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n होता तो टर्मिनेटिंग होता. अगर ऐसा नहीं है then it is repeating. समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ तक सबको?
Yes, sir.
Now what happens if the divisor keep on changing? Like in the last class, I told you about how to find square root of any number which is not a perfect square. Let us suppose that we are going to find the square root of 22. Or let us say 224. 224 is a number, it is not a perfect square. So how to find the square root of this 224? So first what we will do, we will draw a straight line, one horizontal line as well, then one more line like this, then we will write 224 here. We will put decimal on the right side, we will put double zeros, double zeros, double zeros, and we are going to find the decimals up to 2 places of decimals. How many places of decimals? 2 places of decimals. Now see what happens while finding that square root of this number up to 2 places of decimals. So first what we did, we write the number in a manner that after a decimal we are placing 2 zeros at a time, and going from right to left, at a time we take 2 digits, we take the pair of the digits. Since 2 was all alone, so we put 0 before it. यहाँ तक समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Now the first number that we are going to write is 1 into 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is how much? 1. And then we will bring down 24. So this will become 124. Now 1 will become, we have to double it. So 1 will become 2 now. See, there is a change in the divisor. There is a change in the divisor. Dividend may change or may not change, but the divisor is changing. Now we have to write a number here in such a way that the same number has to be written here as well, and the value should be less than 124. So what is the number? 5. No, it cannot be 5 because 5 into 5 is 25 and it is greater than that. So we will write 4. So 4 into 4 is 16. 4 into 2 is 8 and 8 plus 1 is 9. Now 14 minus 6 is how much? 8. And 10 minus 9 is how much? 1. Okay? No. Yeah, it is correct or not? 96 plus 18. 96 plus 4. No, it should be 28. It should be 28. The logic of remainder having less than divisor does not apply here. Square root में apply नहीं होता. If somebody asks you, sir, 28 is bigger than 24. It can be. यहाँ वो logic apply नहीं होगा. Then we will bring down two more numbers. We will put a decimal here. Then we will double this 14. So what it will become? 28. So we have to write one more number here so that it is multiplied by itself and the value should be less than 2800. So 9 into 9 is 81. We will write 1. 8. 9 into 8 is 72 plus 8 is 80. 9 into 2 is 18 plus 8, 26. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9. 7 minus 6 is 1. Again we will bring down two more numbers. 149. Again 149 will be doubled up. So how much you will get? 9 into 2 is 18. 4 into 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. 1 into 2 is 2. Everybody getting it?
Yes, sir.
Now again we have to write a number such that we have to write the same number here so that its value is less than 19900. So we will bring these three numbers and these three numbers. So 19 if I divide by 2, it is 9 times. But 9 into 9 is 81 and 8 will be carried out. So we have to think of 7 into 2 is 14. No, 7 9 is 63. Then 6 9 is 54, 6 2 is 14. Yes, we can try with 6. 6 into 6 is 36. 6 into 8 is 48 plus 3, 51. 6 into 9 is 54. 54 plus 5 is 59. And 6 into 2 is 12 plus 5, 17. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 1 is 8. Then 18 minus 9 is 9. 8 minus 7 is 1. And again 2 more zeros. And this 1496 if I double it. So it will become 6 into 2 is 12. 9 into 2 is 18 plus 1, 19. 4 into 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. And 1 into 2 is 2. So 2992. Everybody getting it?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to leave 3 digits from here, 3 digits from here. So 2 will go how many times in 198? 9 times. So we will write 9 here. So now we don't need to multiply because we got the third digit. It is greater than 5. So the approximately answer is 14.97. This is the approximate answer. And I want all of you to calculate this in your calculator. So if I do that 14.9697 into 14.97, I am going to get 224.1009. It is slightly greater than 224. Everybody getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that means the proper answer, if I need to find it, you multiply 14.969 into 14.969. So if you do that, 14.969 into 14.969. So I am going to get 224.070961. Okay? Now why I am making you understand this is, if you take a slightly bigger number from 96 to 97, it is 224.1. If you take a slightly smaller number, it is less than. So that means it is coming more nearer to 224, but it will never be equal to 224. This division will keep on going, and you will keep on getting a new quotient. And such quotients are known as non-terminating, non-repeating. What are they known as? Non-terminating, non-repeating. And such numbers you cannot write in the form of P by Q. They cannot be written in the form of P by Q. So what is the definition of an irrational number? The definition of an irrational number is that it cannot be written in the form of P by Q. Why? Because whenever we write a number in the form of P by Q, either it is terminating or it is repeating. If it is non-terminating, non-repeating, we say that the number is irrational numbers, and such numbers cannot be written on the notebook as well, because you can only write the approximately value. It is never ending process.
Okay.
Okay, so such numbers are known as non-terminating, non-repeating, and those numbers are known as irrational numbers because they are not rational. Up to here everybody is clear or not?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Cleared.
Okay. Now please understand how we represent a rational number on a number line. If somebody asks you, show me 15 by 4 on the number line. So what we do? First we convert this into mixed fraction. So mixed fraction is 3 by 4. 4 into 3 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15, 15 by 4. So how to represent that number on the number line? We will draw a straight line. We will mark a 0, then we will mark 1, then we will mark 2, then we will mark 3. Now this is 3 by 4. So how many equal parts we have to mark it? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth part we will write 4, and the third part is written as 3 by 4.
3 by 4. Okay.
Not only 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Understanding? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But what if a number is not written in the form of P by Q? How you will represent that? It is a never ending process. सबको समझ में आ रहा है मेरा सवाल? अगर मैंने पूछा किसी को कि 3 by 4 रिप्रेजेंट करना है, या 5 3 by 4 रिप्रेजेंट करना है, या 7 3 by 4, these all numbers can be represented on the number line. We can draw a number line, divide it into equal parts, then on the third or the fourth part we can do that. But what about irrational number? Irrational number cannot be written in the form of P by Q. That means equal division is not possible. Exact value is also not possible. Suppose in the previous question 224.00, if you need to find the square root of that. So what was the square root? It was 14.969. So whether this will lie 14.969, so it will keep on going it. So how you are going to represent it? It is difficult. So there is a process, and please understand that process. In the next 20 odd minutes we are going to show how to represent the irrational numbers on the number line using the Pythagoras theorem. Everybody knows that Pythagoras theorem?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the Pythagoras theorem? That in any right angle triangle,
Yeah.
suppose this is P, this is B, this is H. So we say that P square plus B square is equal to H square. The square of the perpendicular plus square of the base is equal to square of the hypotenuse. Understood? सबको समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
आदित्य बेटा आपको आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to represent under root 2 on the number line. अब scale, compass, ruler सब लोग ले लो. So what is the first thing that we are going to do? The first thing we are going to do is to draw a straight line of 1 centimeter. So first mark 2 points on your ruler. Let it be A and B. Let it be
A and B.
A and B. Just wait. Capital A, put it capital A, okay?
Hmm.
And this is B. Now join them together. Okay, I'm just for the sake of understanding, I'm taking it 2 centimeter line, okay? Because or the ruler will not work. In my case, the ruler will not work, so I'm taking it a slight bigger of 2 centimeter, but you take it for 1 centimeter only. Okay?
Yeah.
I am taking 2 centimeter as 1 centimeter only. So don't get confused. आपको 1 centimeter की line बनानी है. Then join them together. Joined?
Yes.
Very good. Now take a projector, put it on B, on a straight line B. The center part should be on B. Mark a point 90 degree. Mark a point at 90 degree. And then join these 2 points B and these 2 points. Let it be BC. Let it be
BC.
BC. Now from B, put your compass, mark a 2 centimeter line. Cut a 2 centimeter arc like this. Not 2 centimeter. आप लोग 1 सेंटीमीटर की लो, क्योंकि मैंने तो 2 सेंटीमीटर लिया था ना, इसीलिए मैंने यहाँ पे भी 1 सेंटीमीटर की लिए किया है. Mark a 1 centimeter line and name it as D. Name it as D.
1 centimeter, we have to take it
In a vertical direction as well.
Okay. Okay.
And after that, join AD.
1 minute. 1 centimeter.
Okay, one more thing I forgot to tell you. You have to extend AB. You have to extend AB in such a manner. You have to mark 1 centimeter, but you have to extend it. Okay?
Yeah.
Done?
1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Now put your compass at A. Take the radius of AD. Okay? And draw an arc cutting the line AB, suppose at P. Let it cut at P. Now AP, suppose this point is P. This point is P. So now AP is equal to under root of 2. सबको समझ में आया? I am writing all the steps. Okay? The first step is, what was the first step? Tell me. Draw a line.
Of 1 centimeter.
No. That is a line segment, beta. Draw a line, suppose M, and mark AB is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay?
Okay.
From B, draw BC perpendicular AB. Okay? Third point. From B, draw BD equal to 1 centimeter on BC. Everybody getting it?
Yes, sir.
Join AD. Fifth point. With A as a center and AD as a radius, draw an arc to cut line M at P. AP is equal to under root 2 सेंटीमीटर. सबको समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
कैसे हुआ ध्यान दो. ठीक है, ध्यान देना कैसे हुआ. सो आई कैन राइट. हैंड राइटिंग समझ में आ रही है सबको या मैं टेक्स्ट में टाइप कर दूं? बताओ. Everybody understands my handwriting. Draw a line M and mark AB is equal to 1 centimeter. From B, drop BC perpendicular to AB. Okay. From B, drop BD is equal to 1 centimeter on BC. Join AD with A as a center and AD as a radius. Draw an arc to cut line M at P. AP is equal to root 2 centimeter. Now understand this. How it is happening. So I can write in triangle ABD. Okay. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. We have done it. So that means AB square plus BD square is equal to AD square. Understood? So 1 square plus 1 square is equal to AD square. So 1 plus 1 is how much? 2 is equal to AD square. So that means AD is equal to under root of 2. तो AD कितना है बेटा? अंडर रूट 2. समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Yeah.
Now when we draw a circle, what is the rule of the circle? What is the property of the circle? The property of the circle is, if I am drawing, suppose, understand this. Just I am making all of you understand. Suppose this is a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Okay. So if I rotate it, what will happen? What will happen is that every point, you see this, if I put a scale here, so every point on this circle, you measure it, can you see that it is always 4 centimeter?
Yeah.
See this, it is always 4 centimeter. I am rotating the scale, ruler. Every point on the circle, let it be anywhere, let it be here. Okay. If I rotate it here as well, you can see here also it is how many centimeter?
4 centimeter.
4 centimeter. That every point on a circle from the center is always same. It is always same. Everybody getting it?
Yeah.
So that means if I draw a circle from here, just wait, if I draw a circle taking this as a radius, AD as a radius, so what was AD? AD was under root 2. So if I am going to draw a complete circle like this, every point on that circle is going to be root 2 only.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose I draw a line. Suppose I draw a line from here to here. So this is also root 2. This is also root 2. And this particular line from A to P is also root 2. Now everybody getting it? The logic.
Mm-hmm.
So this is also root 2. So that means how to draw root 2? You will draw a 1 centimeter line horizontal, 1 centimeter perpendicular. Join the hypotenuse, mark the hypotenuse, take the hypotenuse as a radius with A as a center and draw an arc to cut the previous line at AP, and you will find that AP is equal to root 2 centimeter. And you know what is the value of root 2? The value of root 2 is, approximate value is 1.414. And if you join it, okay, now in this case, it will be 3.8 something like that, because it is doubled. it is doubled here because I have taken 2 centimeter as 1 centimeter. So if I multiply this by 2, I am going to get 2.828. In your
Okay.
in your notebook, please find it that the wherever the line has cut, the P should be between 1.4 and 1.5. Please check it out. In my case, I am going to show it. It is going to be 1.8, sorry, 2.8. See this? Can you see? It is between 2.8 and 9. Why it is between 2.8 and 9? Because I have taken 2 unit as a 1 centimeter. So this 1.414 is going to be doubled. So it is going to be 2.8. In your case, it should be between 1.4 and 1.5. Please check it out. Everybody getting it or not?
Yeah, 1.5 I got.
That will be because your pencil has been mota.
Okay.
Okay, just sharpen your pencil. मेहर बेटा आपका आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
दिया, आदित्य,
सर 1.5
1.9 आ रहा है.
सर 5
5. ओके, अप्रोक्सीमेट वैल्यू 1.414 की अप्रोक्सीमेटली वैल्यू आ रही है, लेकिन आपको अपनी पेंसिल अच्छे से छीलनी है. आपने थोड़ा भी इधर उधर कर दिया गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. कोई नापेगा नहीं, एग्जाम में कोई नहीं नापने वाला, बट यू शुड नो हाउ टू मेक इट. यू शुड राइट दी स्टेप्स. ये स्टेप्स अपने लिखे कि नहीं?
No, I'm writing that only now.
ओके, प्लीज राइट इट डाउन. Then we will learn how to make root 3 after this. कोई ऐसे तो नहीं जिसको सोने जाना है, खाना खाना है? 5 मिनट है हमारे पास. प्लीज राइट इट डाउन. फिर हम रूट 3 भी लिखेंगे फटाफट. वी विल मेक रूट 3. सारे स्टेप्स लिख लो. किसी को कोई डाउट तो नहीं है ना?
Two.
लिख लिया सबने?
Writing.
ओके.
Yes, sir.
रिटर्न बेटा. सानवी,
Almost. Last one.
आदित्य, दिया.
Sir.
सर राइटिंग.
Okay. I will read out for you. Draw the line M and mark AB is equal to 1 centimeter. From B, draw BC perpendicular AB. From B, draw BD is equal to 1 centimeter on BC. Join AD. with A as a center, AD as a radius, draw an arc to cut the line M at P. Join AP, AP is equal to अंडर रूट 2 सेंटीमीटर. एक स्टेप यहाँ पे मिस हो गया था, आप लिख देना ज्वाइन OP, ज्वाइन AP, where AP is equal to अंडर रूट 2 सेंटीमीटर. एक बार अंडर रूट 2 बन गया तो अंडर रूट 3 भी बन जाएगा. हो जाए तो बताओ. सानवी बेटा रिटर्न.
Yeah.
आदित्य.
Sir, just a line left.
ओके ओके, कल इसको रिवाइज कर लेना. ओके, हो जाए तो बताओ आदित्य, आपका वेट हो रहा है. आदित्य हो गया.
Yes, sir.
ओके, चलो एक बार रिवीजन के लिए, एक बार पूरे रिवीजन के लिए मैं फिर से समझा देता हूँ. इसकी प्रैक्टिस भी करना है आप सबने. सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया, 1 सेंटीमीटर की लाइन खींची. फर्स्ट वी हैव ड्रॉन द 1 सेंटीमीटर लाइन. एक सेकेंड, आप लोगों को अभी बनाना नहीं है, मैं फिर से इसलिए बना रहा हूँ क्योंकि उधर खिचड़ी बन गई थी. बिफोर दैट वी हैव टू मार्क द पॉइंट्स एज वेल. ओके, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. पॉइंट्स मार्क नहीं करोगे तो नेमिंग नहीं कर पाओगे. सो आई एम नेमिंग इट एज AB, बट द लाइन हैज टू बी ग्रेटर देन दिस. द लाइन हैज टू बी ग्रेटर देन दिस. So we draw 2 main line segments AB of 1 centimeter. All right. Now from this B, what we have done is we have made 1 more centimeter with a 90-degree angle. So I am aligning it. So 1 centimeter means from here to, first I will mark the point with a different color, and then I will draw a line of same 1 centimeter. Okay, and from here to here I have joined, suppose this is C, so I have joined AC, and now with A as a center, C as a radius, I am drawing an arc to cut the previous line AB at suppose P. And now AP is equal to how much? Under root 2. Now again what you need to do is, from this P again draw a 1 centimeter line with a 90-degree angle. Okay, from this P draw a 1 centimeter line. अब आप अंदाजे से भी कर सकते हो with a 2 centimeter. Now to draw a 1 centimeter line, we can what do? We can first mark a 90-degree. Then we can move on this protractor, bring the scale on, making this in a straight line, and then mark the 1 centimeter point here.
Okay.
Made? Now suppose this 1 centimeter point is known as, now I am marking it as E. Now I am telling you to join AE. Okay, now understand in triangle AEP, angle P is equal to how much? 90-degree. So that means AP square plus PE square is equal to AE square. Now how much is AP? AP is under root 2 whole square plus PE is 1 square is equal to AE square. So this is 2 plus 1 is equal to AE square. So AE is going to be under root of 3. So if AE is going to be under root 3, that means if I put AE under root 3 and if I mark AE, if I measure AE and draw again an arc, suppose this arc cuts this line at Q. Cut this line at Q. So how much is AQ? AQ will also be equal to under root of 3 centimeter. Everybody getting it? Again, if we apply the same process here, and again if we draw a 1 centimeter line from here to here, and if I again join these two lines, please see this carefully. Oh, sorry. If I again join these two lines, suppose the new point is F. Suppose the new point is, this is E and this is F. And again if I mark AF as a radius and draw a circle, like draw an arc to cut the previous line at suppose R. I am cutting it at R. So how much AR will be equal to? AR will be equal to under root of 4 and which is equal to 2 centimeter. Please mark it. In my case it will come as 4 centimeter. See this. देखो 4 सेंटीमीटर आया कि नहीं, क्योंकि मैंने 2 सेंटीमीटर को 1 सेंटीमीटर लिया हुआ था. आपके केस में 2 सेंटीमीटर आएगा. सो फर्स्ट वी मेड, प्लीज सी दिस, 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू, इसका अंडर रूट बनाया हमने अंडर रूट 2, फिर हमने अंडर रूट 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 स्क्वायर, फिर 1 सेंटीमीटर की लाइन खींची तो यहाँ से क्या बन गया अंडर रूट 3, फिर अंडर रूट 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 स्क्वायर, यहाँ से क्या बन गया अंडर रूट 4. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? एनी डाउट? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt?
No.
So now there is a homework for you. The homework is to draw under root 5, under root 6, under root 7, under root 10, under root 11 separately. ठीक है, देखो ये तीनों एक साथ बनेंगे. कैसे बनेंगे ध्यान देना. 2 सेंटीमीटर की लाइन खींचोगे और 1 सेंटीमीटर की लाइन खींचोगे. दिस विल बी रूट 5. द मोमेंट यू ड्रॉ रूट 5, अगेन 1 सेंटीमीटर, रूट 6, अगेन 1 सेंटीमीटर, रूट 7. समझ में आ रहा है? रूट 10 के लिए 3 सेंटीमीटर लाइन, बिकॉज 3 स्क्वायर इज हाउ मच 9. सो यहां से 9 आएगा, यहां से 1 आएगा. 9 प्लस 1 कितना हो गया अंडर रूट 10. देन अगेन ए लाइन, then again under root 11, then again under root 12. समझ में आ रहा है? तो अंडर रूट 10, अंडर रूट 11 एंड अंडर रूट 12 ये आपका होमवर्क है, और अंडर रूट 5, 6, 7 ये भी होमवर्क है. अंडर रूट 5, 6 एंड 7 सेम लाइन सेगमेंट पे बनेंगे, अंडर रूट 10, 11, 12 सेम लाइन सेगमेंट पे बनेंगे. क्लियर है?
Yeah.
इसका होमवर्क करके परसों तक, कल या परसों तक मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे भेज देना सब लोग. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
संडे को क्लास है हमारी 2 से 3, याद रखना सब लोग, कोई भूले नहीं. संडे वी हैव ए क्लास फ्रॉम 2 PM to 3 PM. बिफोर दैट आई वांट एवरीबॉडीज होमवर्क. ओके?
Yes,
इज इट
sir.
क्लियर टू यू?